Hey everyone, welcome back to Extra Credit Lit Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about a book called The Rule of Three by Eric Walters. The main idea behind the story in The Rule of Three is that there's this kid named Adam, and he's working in his high school computer lab, and one day as he's sitting there typing away, the power goes out, and it never comes back on. Everything that is computerized or electronic, unless it's like a really old thing, like a really old car or something like that, all of it stops working, and basically society as we know it grinds to a halt, and Adam, along with some of his friends and family, has to figure out how to survive in this new reality. He basically makes his way back to his neighborhood. He gets together with his old neighbor Herb, who's like an ex-CIA kind of a guy, and basically Herb and Adam start to lead their neighborhood and try to figure out how do they survive in this new reality. I would give this book 4 out of 5 stars easily. This book is actually really good as an example of the dystopia genre. So a dystopia is a novel where something in the future takes place and things go really badly for the human race. It's the opposite of a utopia. Utopia is when things are good. Dystopia is when things go really badly in the future. What I love about this book is how realistic it is. Most dystopias contain some kind of sci-fi or fantasy element. Like The Hunger Games has super advanced technology. You've got Ender's Game, which has like this alien invasion of Earth. You've got all these really kind of far out ideas happening in lots of dystopias. This one is great because it's completely realistic in the sense that there is no magic, there's no advanced technology, there are no aliens, there's nothing like that. It's just a kid and his family and a neighborhood trying to survive without any of the modern technology that we currently have. And what makes it so interesting is thinking about how people would actually react in this kind of situations. How would you problem solve? How would you get food? How would you band together to defend yourselves? And then, of course, some people are going to go kind of nuts. And how do you defend your community against people who have gone a little bit crazy, who are trying to steal your resources? So tons of really good stuff happening in this book. The reason why I give it a 4 out of 5 and not 5 out of 5 is because, I will confess, Eric Walters is not my favorite author. He writes lots of books, and his characters all tend to sound the same. Very few of them have any type of really dynamic or unique personality, and it kind of feels like you're reading a textbook when you read his dialogue, and so I don't love that about the book. For example, one of the characters is the main character's girlfriend, and I've totally forgotten her name because, as you can tell, she's really not that well written or interesting of a character, unfortunately. Not a whole ton of great side characters in this book. And he doesn't even bother to describe like what her hair looks like. Nothing about really her personality. She's just sort of there on the side. And so if you can handle kind of your two-dimensional cardboard characters, the storyline should be enough to keep you hooked because it really is pretty awesome. So anyways, check it out, The Rule of Three. It's the first in a trilogy. The other two are decent. The first one is fantastic, and you should read this book. Happy reading.